Good Friday morning, folks. Glad to see all of you in here. 9 people already. Me and Bassman today. No, Mr. Kevin. Mr. Kevin is doing his Michigan State Numismatic Society show. Started yesterday evening, setting up tables and stuff like that, and he'll be back Sunday, I believe, to his house, and then he'll be back on Monday with us. So you'll have to put up with me and Bassman today. Me mostly, because Bassman just laughs and makes fun of me. So, but how you doing this morning, Bassman? How you feeling, brother?
Good.
Doing pretty good. I'm working on it. We went for an appointment yesterday, and I slept pretty much all day. I was awake all night the night before, except for about half hour, 45 minutes, and I'm still feeling it this morning. So, but I'll be all right. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks. Member of the channel right off the bat saying, good morning, friends. It is Mr. Robert Pintoff. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Sea Griller Stacker, yabba dabba doo. It's Talkin' with Tiny Friday. Nice. Got the big blue mouth guy. I like that. Laughing there. Good morning, Sea Griller Stacker. That's a good channel to check out, folks. Sea Griller Stacker, he made a video the other day kind of poking at us with the silver. No. Give us a shout out. Always appreciate the shout outs. It was a good video. It was funny. I liked it. He was talking about some guy named Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Tony. Not my real name, but phones seem to think that the word tiny is actually Tony. So,
well, like I said, that a lot of times just typing, they're right next. The O and the I are next to each other. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure are.
It's real easy to confuse them.
Member of the channel and moderator is Miss Amy Harrell. Missed you on Wednesday there, Miss Amy. Good to see you back. I hope everything's going on over there on the West Coast for you. Bassman. Good morning, Bassman. Pollock 14 saying, morning, everyone. Bassman, Tiny, and Mr. Kevin. Like I said, unfortunately, we're not going to have Mr. Kevin today. He is setting up and helping run the Michigan State Numismatic Society's or association. I can't remember. Is it society or association?
Don't remember.
I think it's association. Maybe. Can't remember. I know what it is. I mean, I know he's, recording secretary and webmaster of their organization over there. It's a big organization. It's statewide. It's a big honor for him to come here and talk with us and share his information and knowledge, and all around good guy.
I'm looking to see if I have
I think it's association. I think I remember on the thumbnail thing we were doing. Maybe.
I do a lot of labels and stuff for him, or logos.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think I did that one.
You did? It's the white and blue one.
So if I can just find where I put it, current projects. Kevin. Logo work.
Coin stuff I like. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday to you. Yep. And Mr. Robert Pintoff said TGIF to Sea Griller. I like it. SF Kim Rush. Good to see you. Morning all. No time for separate hellos. That's all right. You said hello to everybody. You said morning all. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you could join us.
I did a Northwestern for him.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that one.
Mr. Scott S. saying, morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. Bassman got something from you, sir.
Yes, I did.
He picked up his mail and got the 1 ounce silver bar that Mr. Scott S. sent him.
Yep.
Good to see you.
Got some rolls of pennies.
Yeah.
Or a roll of pennies and a few nickels there. A little tube full of nickels.
There's 2 sets of nickels. There's the West Virginia nickels and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. We have, hey, there she is. Same morning, Tiny and Bassman, the one, the only big Miss Big Apple herself. It is Brown Sugar 0069. Good morning, ma'am. Good to see you out here.
Numismatic Society.
Yep, Michigan State Numismatic Society. Yep,
That's
what
it.
it is.
That's it. I found it.
Said hello to Pollock 14, I believe. If not, good morning, Pollock 14. See Griller Bassman, Amy Brown Sugar saying good morning. I seen your name up there and I highlighted it. I can't remember if we were talking during or not, but good morning, Pollock 14. Longtime friend of ours. Good to see you, buddy. And it's starting to rain here. Ooh. Mr. Bandit Jones saying good day, Tiny and Bassman. Good day to you, sir. Good to see you.
It rained yesterday morning here, or all night the night before.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yes. Griller's video was good. No. Just dumping and pulling back and then dumping again and pulling back.
He told him he was going to make you have a seizure or something.
I was.
That was just a side effect.
Yeah, I was like, almost passed out the first 10 times I seen it.
I was with you the first time you saw the drop in the coins.
Yep.
Boy.
Oh, see, look at him. So Bassman said I give Tony a breakdown. Icing on the cake, as I said.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I said, you were going to have a breakdown. He said that was just icing on the cake.
Yeah. I see what you're doing. I'll get you. Just maybe sometime, I'm calling an auction and you say a bid. Maybe I may accidentally on purpose act like I'm on Top Chat or something. And because as my spiel goes, if you're on Top Chat, you do not see each and every comment being made. Maybe that's one of the ones that YouTube doesn't let me see there, C. Griller Stucker. What do you think about that?
There you go.
What'd you do? You put a link to that video, didn't you?
No, that deal that I have where it says Top Chat.
Oh, yeah. That's what I like about the StreamYard here. Because I don't like my videos that I put out or when I do live streams, I don't go to the YouTube because I don't give myself watch time and I don't give myself a like on anything I do because, that's just, a lot of people like their stuff and watch their own stuff to get the view time and stuff like that because you still get view time if you're watching it yourself. For some reason, I just don't do that. I don't like my own videos. I don't like my own comments.
I don't like hearing my own voice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
That sounds like a country hick to me.
Can't you hear yourself when you're doing it?
Everybody.
Well, if you sound like that to yourself, chances are you sound like that to everybody. Not saying country hick, but, when you talk, they hear what you're saying. And they pay attention more because you don't talk that often.
Right.
I didn't know what to send you guys. You did awesome for Bassman. You did the 2009 Lincoln Cents. He likes nickels. He did, you give him the nickel tube and the nickel sets. He was falling over those nickel sets.
I don't have many nickels and I don't have many dimes, and I've got just a few quarters, so just about anything was good for me.
Mr. Bill Driscoll, longtime friend of ours, like Pollock 14, Miss Amy, and a lot of other folks in here are longtime friends of us. Saying good morning, everyone. Mr. Bill Driscoll, good to see you, buddy. Read an article on AARP mags. My wife's reminding me of the 1933 gold coin that sold for $19 million. I'll take 2, please.
Yeah.
And I will sell them promptly on Heritage Auctions for sure. I won't sell them at the same time. I'll wait a month in between sales, but I would sell them suckers quickly. And I said Suckers. Our favorite Tar Heels in the house. Hello, Tiny and Bassman. It is Mr. Josh C. Good morning, all. Running a little late this morning. Hope all have a great weekend. Thank you, sir, and I hope you do too, Mr. Baby Huey 123. I like that name, Baby Huey 123.
Thank you,
my mind is working on something snazzy to do with Baby Huey's name.
We've got to get with Baby Huey to get his logo showing.
Sure do. Bassman and myself made a logo for, it's mostly Bassman, but, I'm the secondhand idea and opinion guy when Bassman's doing stuff. But, he made a logo for Baby Huey. We just need to get it so he can put it on there. We need to get in the back room with him and chat him up and
teach him how
to get it on there.
What I'm hearing is you are the mouth runner.
What Lala is hearing is I'm the mouth runner. That's pretty much it. I talk a lot. I do talk a lot.
Well, it is talking with Tiny. It doesn't say talking with Bassman.
Oh, Bassman come back with something for you. He says it is called Talking with Tiny. It's not called Talking with Bassman. It's called Talking with Tiny. Mr. Kevin and Bassman. So Mr. Robert Pinto said 2,428 gold and silver is at 28.86. Wow. Yep. Are we going to see $30 silver? Ooh, wouldn't that be nice? Are there any errors on the 2009 pennies? I found 20 of them in my stash that I didn't know I had. Yes, there are.
Yes, there are errors.
Especially on the
one with Lincoln on the log.
Informative years where he's sitting on the log. His thumb, his boots.
There's two things around his feet and one on his hand. I can't remember what else there are.
Extra thumbs and stuff where he's holding the Bible, and
there's several of the thumb where it's placed, whether it's up, down, connected, not connected. It's got several.
C. Griller says, Lala, it's time to slap Tiny. No, it's not. Hush your face. I thought you were a friend of mine, C. Griller. What are you doing?
I tell you, he's after you.
He is after. Maybe he is a friend. That's why he's after me.
He's trying to get you hit.
Yep. That's right. What a wonderful time to have real money. That's right. Real money. Talking about gold and silver. Whoa. Robert, I'm showing silver at $29.58 is what Scott S. says. Whoa. We could see $30 silver, folks. If it keeps on this trend, we will for sure. That'll be nice. Especially if you bought when silver was at $17, $18 and you've been holding on to it for a while and want to cash in a little bit and buy more. There you go. Because unfortunately, silver, if it goes up, it's inevitably going to go down. So if it goes up and spikes, you take those rounds in, and even if you get like $2 over spot, $32, $33, and you paid 17, 18, you're doubling your money. And then you can wait for silver to go down a little bit, and then you could buy again.
Buy it back.
Revolving door, I've known guys to do that. Sell like, 10 or 15 bullion rounds, like buffaloes or just, designs with, Morgan silver dollar, or Morgan heads on them or something like that. Just, straight up bullion rounds. And, they got them for 20, 21, and then they sold them at 25, 26. And then a couple days later, they go back in and they buy the same rounds they had for $21, $22, and they, made $5 or $6 a piece off of them. That's people think, it's only $4 or $5. That's money in your pocket. That's, it's a slow way to do it. But if you can sell something and then rebuy at a later date lower than what you paid originally, you're still making that money. It's a revolving door. Like resellers, they buy low, sell high. Just like stocks and bonds and just about anything. You buy low, sell high. Same thing with silver and gold. I like it. Let's see. Mr. Pentoff, having precious metals is like owning your own bank. Yep. 2961 says coin stuff I like. Ooh. Fluctuation as we speak. Going to 30 says coin stuff I like. I hope you're correct, sir. I hope it tops out before the end of the day at like 31. Could you imagine what's going to go on this weekend when people selling and stuff? Ooh. If anyone's planning on selling any of their stuff while it's up like this, and you paid $19, $20, $21 for, let us know. Let us know how much you're planning on. Well, no, you don't have to tell us how much you plan on selling. But let us know if you plan on cashing in on that a little bit. My bad, got excited. What a nice overnight run up. Yep. Here you go, Bassman. Pollock 14 says, Bassman, you're so funny. You have a great voice.
I got a face for radio.
And a voice for comedy voiceovers.
Yeah.
That's like people talk to me, because I've got one of them, I've said it before, but I've got accents from all over. Sometimes I'll sound Southern with certain words. Sometimes I'll sound Northern with certain words. And it's just where I grew up all over. I got picked up accents from all over, and a lot of people, especially when I was doing like Coin Tribe stuff. Gunny's Quarterdeck's wife's like, I love to listen to you talk. Because it's from everywhere, and I've heard that from a lot of people. I like to do voiceover work. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. Lucky Duck, good to see you, buddy. Good morning and happy Friday. I'm having fun this morning watching y'all and getting some grab bags ready for shipment to customers today. Lucky Duck sells some amazing grab bags over on eBay, folks. Some big channels have delved into his grab bags and were really impressed. Robert, I was stoked when I looked it up this morning, says Scott S. That's good. Oh, shocked. Sorry. Stoked could have worked too. I know you didn't mean stocked. So I figured, stoked was the closest thing. Everyone's saying hello, Lucky Duck. Latest breaking news: U.S. joins BRICS, BRICS. Can someone else verify, please? It's interesting. You threatened my S coins. You pay. No, I didn't threaten your S coins. Those S coins are perfectly fine, brother. Those S coins are beautiful, lovely. You're just not going to be able to buy them. Oh, oh, it's a shame. Should have messed with the auctioneer. It's what happens. I'm just playing. I would never do you like that, buddy. But believe it or not, I'll be reading all the comments. And if I say, we have a 1938 San Francisco Walking Liberty, and the opening bid will be $30. The very first name I look for is C. Griller Stacker. Because chances are, if it's an S coin, C. Griller Stacker is interested. Because he lives in San Fran and he wants to bring those coins back home. He wants to bring them back to where they were minted at. I think that's very admirable. I think that's very cool. The question becomes, will we see silver below 25 again? Yes. I honestly believe we will. I'd like to see it $32, $33, as high as 35. I know, maybe pipe dream, maybe, whatever, but I'd like to see it $35, top out, slope back down to 21, 22, so people can buy and then watch it shoot up again, because silver is going to fluctuate a lot within the next month or so. That's my opinion. I'm not telling everybody to buy silver. I'm not telling everybody to sell their silver. I just think it's very interesting to watch people buy and sell and, gain their wealth and redo it and stuff like that. That would be very cool. Imagine if you sold your stack at $50 and bought it back when it dropped to $15. Yep. Like I said, I've seen guys buy the exact same thing within a week or two of each other. Or a couple days, I mean. I think the exact thing. I think the exact thing was he bought at 15, sold at 20, and then 2 days later it went back down to like 16, and he rebought the 15 silver rounds that he had just put in there because they hadn't had time to put them in stock and stuff yet. So he got the exact same rounds back for cheaper. And it kind of upset the coin dealer a little bit, but that's the way it goes, If you buy something at 15 and sell it at 20, you made $5, and then if it goes back down to 15, you buy it back, you still made that $5, but you just reinvested it back into something that's worth it. And like Mr. Pintoff said, it's real money. KG Coins, good morning to you and Miss Smiles. Man, they were some great people, weren't they, Bass Man?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Miss Smiles, not saying KG wasn't, but KG, very, very nice gentleman to talk to. Little quiet, but Miss Smiles made up for it. Man, she's got a big presence. I mean, she's excited when she talks. I wish everybody could meet Kate. I wish everybody could meet everybody in here, like have a big meetup. That would be really cool. But meeting Miss Smiles was one of the highlights of the coin show. Meeting Bass Man and Mr. Kevin in person was huge honor and was really, really fun and exciting to me. But the next coolest thing, other than watching Zoey's eyes get big whenever she went into her first real big coin show, because she'd been to smaller coin shows, but whenever she went to her first big coin show, it was nice seeing her eyes just light up. Oh wow, look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that. That was fun. But meeting Miss Smiles and KG Coins was one of the highlights of the Cincinnati show last year. Definitely.
Yeah, I remember looking over and seeing her standing there hopping up and down, pointing at you.
Yeah.
I said, somebody
She goes,
recognizes you.
He goes, yep, somebody recognizes you. And I looked over and here's this lady going. And then as I'm walking, I got within like 10, 15 feet. She goes, brown sugar 0069. And then she proceeded to tell me how KG Coins drives her crazy while making his coffee singing brown sugar. Coin stuff I like is Mr. Wiles Palladino. In case you folks didn't know, I'm only thinking that my 2024 peace dollar is going to cost more. Same for the 2024 flowing hair products. Very interesting. SF Kim Rush is going to hold unless it goes up much more. Nice. It's a good idea too. You know, see where it tops out at, and then if it starts going down a couple days in a row, that could be a time to get out too, or not get out, but you know, to relinquish some of your product there. Also found an 1884 CC Morgan. I have no idea where I got it, but it's in at least AU condition. Thinking about having it graded, it was really nice surprise finding it. Mr. Scott, if you're just randomly finding big bags of Constitutional and 1884 CC Morgans, I think you just need to look through everything again. Just start looking. Bassman put up Lucky Duck's eBay store there where you can get those awesome grab bags from. I'm holding, and we have not gone through the Great Reset yet. A lot of people think there's going to be a big to-do with our money system. Ozzy, myself. You a fan? Laziness. Sorry, Yo fan. Good to see you though, buddy. It's always good to see you, man. Oh, Yo fan, I want you to know you're just showing up at 11:21. You know I'm like 8 minutes behind. But Sea Griller Stacker's been picking on me, sir.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's been picking on me. And Yo fan's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to pile on. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Coin Stuff I Like says that's a nice find. There's Scott S. Nice CC find. See, there he is. He's warming him up already. He's like, okay, buddy. He's like, Yo fan, my buddy. Double wave. And then he's like, you know, he's gonna try to wrangle you and Yo fan. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, look, don't make me get Zoey involved. Yeah. He said I was stealing coins from Zoey in that video. Now, I'll admit, if she gets a nice 1976 anything, because I'm the one that puts the coins away. I'm the one that puts the coins in their place. Maybe it might not go here. Maybe it might go here. I'm just saying. Accidentally put it in my collection instead of the communal collection, we'll say. That's been known to happen with some 1976 stuff. Or stuff that I've been wanting for a long time. Maybe, I'm not saying it's happened for sure. I'm not admitting, allegedly. What is it? It's allegedly. It's not, it's not an admission of guilt. It's allegedly happened. Somebody said it may or may not have happened, so that's what we'll go with. Mr. Joe, good morning, sir. Saying hi, everyone. Good morning, sir. Scott S. just wanting to know, how can you not know that you have an 1884 CC Morgan?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that you have an 1884.
I've even got, I think I got a CC Morgan, but I wouldn't know what year, and I'd have to go look.
Coin stuff I like. Sent me and you a CC Morgan.
I only have so many brain cells, and I have to remember my wife's anniversary and birthday.
That's rough on you.
Yeah.
I think last year you told me it was your anniversary in a couple of days, and I was like, "Hey, today's your anniversary, isn't it?" And you're like, "Is it?"
Yeah. No, I remember.
Me and Bassman, people are like, friends help friends remember stuff. Me and Bassman help each other forget crap.
Yeah, we try to remind each other, but we forget.
Either that or he'll say, "Remind me to, that tomorrow's our anniversary." And then as soon as I'll be a smart aleck and go, "Oh, there was something else I was supposed to remind you of." He was like, "Oh, yeah, what?" I was like, "Tomorrow's your anniversary." Guy Usury, to the moon, he says. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, I've still got stuff I put away for safekeeping that I don't know where he is.
Right. Yes, SF Kim Rush. The reality is to be able to time the buy sell. Who can do that consistently? These guys that have got.
If I timed the sell and I sold mine, it would immediately go up again.
Yeah.
So.
And if he bought.
And if I bought, that's right.
It would
go down
and instantly go down more.
Exactly.
Bassman doesn't have the best luck with collecting stuff.
Yep, I'm not allowed to collect baseball cards whatsoever.
No, especially basketball. No sports cards with the basketball products on it. Nope, not allowed. Or comics. Not allowed to do. I'm going to add comics to that list too. You're not allowed to do that because I plan on, when we get back on our feet, sending some comics and cards in to get them graded. I've never sent coins in, but I have cards and comics. I have sent those in to be graded before.
I have a few sports cards in that people that are in the professional fishing gave me their cards.
Oh, that's cool.
I I didn't go out to collect.
There he is, folks. The very best numismatic news and information channel on YouTube, Mr. Silver Wolverine, everybody. Good to see you, buddy. Saying morning all. And I'm sure Bassman is putting up or has already put up his channel. Appreciate that, Bassman. Silver Wolverine has a lot of good information, folks. If you're not subscribed, you should be. What have you been doing? Where have you been on YouTube that you haven't seen?
He just told everybody to have a good day because he has to run.
Oh, have a good day, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Once left a Cull CC as a tip at the Silver Dollar Saloon in Virginia City. Stupid things we do. Oh, wow. Yep. You need to understand what you're doing and why not to look back with regret. It's not easy. Yep, that's not easy because you can say, if you're selling as it's going on the way up and it was at 20 and it was at 15 2 days before and you're thinking, yes, it's going up. It may be going down. Sell at 20 and then the next thing you know, it tops out at 26, 27.
Yeah.
You can't have the what ifs. You can't let yourself have the what ifs. And you can't FOMO yourself when it's on the way up and you sell it either. You gotta wait until it's going down consistently for over 24 hours or 48 hours and say, okay. Well, this is the way I used to do it. I'd buy, let's just say it was at 15. I'd buy at 15 and I would set to myself, if it goes up to 21, 22, I'm going to sell some of it. I'm going to keep some of what I bought at 15, but I'm going to sell some at 21.22. So I would sell at 21.22, and if it went up to 23.24, that's just the way it happened. You know, I couldn't bring myself to have the what ifs. What if I would have waited? That would have been an extra, $100, $200. But you just, I don't know. You can't regret what you do. You have to set your mind up and compartmentalize there. You got to compartmentalize. You have to put it out of your mind. It's hard to do. It's like they tell you, don't think of an elephant with red shoes. Everybody just in their mind said, an elephant with red shoes. 5 minutes from now, I could ask you, what color were the elephant shoes? And you'll said red.
Yeah.
Now forget it. Don't think about it. And that's the only thing you'll think about for 2 minutes is an elephant with red shoes.
Yeah.
I can't see how people can do that. It's hard to do. Yeah. How much does silver have to go up before the U.S. Mint raises their prices again? 50 cents? And they'll raise it $2?
Well, and the bad thing is, if they raise it, they won't come back down.
Right. If it's at 20, they're wanting 35 for it. Let's just say 35. That's not the price, but if it's at 20 and they're wanting 35 for it, and then it goes down to 15, they're still wanting 35 for it.
They still want 35.
Yeah. Hey, here's a good idea. He's probably not still around, but I would want to know if Silver Wolverine is going to release any escorters into the wild this year. Tony, he has a mean streak. I think he's talking about Seagrill or Stacker. He does. Taxifornia and the big government will take more than their fair share. That will kill the ability to replace what you sold ounce for ounce. Miss Amy says, I feel, SF Kim Rush, I feel due to the high debt and other factors in our country with high gas and food prices and stores fronting products, less variety to hold my silver. Yep.
Yeah. Well, they raise those gas prices and they get them way up there. And then they come back down. They don't come back down to where they were. That way they can raise the gas prices and keep them up. But so they run them way up high. So you get, fed up with having to pay that. Then they back it down. Well, now you're willing to accept that little bit of raise in prices that they could have just done. But no,
right, I see what you're saying.
Way up there, so you gotta, yeah, ours, I'm like, usually ours is around $3.
Yeah. So let's say it's $3. What you're saying is if it's a $3 and it goes up to $3.50, and then a couple months later it comes down, it'll go down to like $3.15, $3.20.
Yeah, or
it won't go back down to the $3.
If it's at $3, they'll raise it to $4.50. And then bring it back down to $3.50, and you think, oh, it came down, but it didn't go back to that $3. Right. But instead of just raising it 50 and stopping and saying, okay, there it is, they always go up to like $4.50 and then back it down to $3.50.
Right.
And that way you feel like it's gone back down, and so you don't mind paying that extra 50 cents again.
Right.
And I wish they wouldn't do it that way. They just raise it 50 cents and say, we got to raise it. That'd be one thing. But
right.
My dog wants out of the room. I'll be right back.
I muted you, Bass Man. So when you come back, if you start talking, you're going to be on mute. My dad would accidentally lose stuff, then ask where he would say, I put it away for safekeeping. Yeah, that's all the time. Like I've used this light the other day on Monday. I'm going to put this where I can remember where it's at. Remind me where I put it when I'm looking for it, because I'm putting it somewhere right here on the shelf so I don't forget where I put it. Then when I'm looking for it, I know I put that somewhere where I wouldn't forget where it was at. Forgot where it was at.
You'd forget your head if it wasn't your pet.
I would thank you, Laura.
Thank
you, baby. Thank you. I love you too. You know, I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on for sure.
We speak truth here.
We do speak the truth. Welcome back, Bass Man.
I've never been one.
I've been back. I didn't know I was muted.
Oh, I told you were muted. I figured you could still hear me.
I just went over and let the dog out the door.
Yeah.
But my wife the other day told me I couldn't drive my truck because it didn't have the new stickers on the tag.
Mm-hmm.
And that she had them. And so I've been not being able to drive for a week, you know. Well, of course, I don't drive very often anyway, but if I had to get in the truck and go somewhere, I could. And so yesterday she comes in and says, "Oh yeah, I looked. I'd already put those in your console of your truck, on the console of your truck, so you could have gone anytime."
Shoot.
She thought she had them in her car driving around.
Yeah, SF Kim Rush was talking about $5.87 a gallon in my area. That is painful. And see, from, you know, just states to states, you know, it varies so much here. Scott S is talking about $3.89 a gallon, and he's crying at that price.
Right.
And then see, $3.89, and then Miss Amy's talking about $5.09 for 87 octane. That's low grade.
That's the low grade stuff, and they're charging way more than it is here for the good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, the good stuff. You talk 93 octane around here is like $4.50 a gallon.
Yeah.
That's not even, you know, they're at $5.09. They come over here and put the good stuff in their tank, you know.
What's worse is you can go buy the cheap stuff and put a dollar's worth of chemical in it, and you got the good stuff, and it didn't cost you near as much.
Right. See, now, SF Kim Rush, not a lot of people know this. Not saying that people are misinformed. It's not their fault. It's just the way it is. The government has set a price for price gouging. Gas stations can only raise their gas like 27 cents or 29 cents. I can't remember which one it is, within a 24-hour period.
Right.
By law.
They can't go up more than so much a day.
Right. And if it was $5.55 and then Wednesday to Thursday, okay, so that's the 32 cents is over 2 days. So see, they did it the right way. But when 9/11 happened, it was like $1.20, let's just say $1.25, and it went up to $2.50 overnight. In West Virginia, there was like 10 or 15 gas stations that were shut down for 30 days for investigating those gas stations.
Yeah, we had several
they price gouged.
Price gouging, yeah.
Yep. Mr. Eddie Worley, good to see you, buddy. Another longtime friend. Normally, when I lose something, it's really close to a left hand. Okay. Gotcha. It's part of the California agenda. Says coin stuff I like. For the first time ever, credit card debt surpassed $1 trillion. It's currently $1.3 trillion. Scary. Yep.
How does he know what my credit card debt was?
Right. See, that's another thing. You know, coming out of COVID, people were in COVID not working, no access to money, you know, weren't getting paid, but they have these credit cards. Of course, they're going to use their credit cards. You know, you spend $100 in your or you spend, let's say you spend $500 and your minimum monthly payment is $30. You can afford the $30, but you can't afford the $500. I understand that. I can't bring myself to do it like that. I mean, I have some money on credit cards, but just one card, and I always pay more than the minimum payment. Well, I do anyway. Because if you're paying minimum payment, you're pretty much just taking care of the percentage rate and not really taking anything off the top of it. Amy thought that it was $2 trillion. Bassman, where is my sold to see Griller Stacker? Ooh.
Keep looking.
Going third and final. Sold to Yo Fan. That's funny. That's funny. And then see Griller's crying. Coin stuff, the rest of the country needs to fasten their seatbelts because too often what begins the experimental CA labs spreads across the country. Yep. And one thing I've noticed, and I noticed this a long time ago, everything in California causes cancer.
Yeah.
Everything. I seen, what was it? Some fancy water bottle. And it said the minerals in this water is known to the state of California to cause cancer. I'm like, water?
Yeah. And other places, is California stick with the lab rats, or is it just everywhere else?
Mm-hmm.
Saying it causes cancer in lab rats.
Right.
But, what I care if it causes cancer in lab rats? And what are them lab rats doing drinking bottled water?
Right. What are they doing using that funky shampoo?
Yeah, exactly.
Coin stuff, the rest of the country needs to fast. Okay, we got that one. That's a good point. Gee says, I buy when I have a little extra, so don't hurt when I let some go. Just park a little cash for a while because it's not easy to cash. It's not as easy as cash to spend. Yep. If you have, let's say you did your bills for the month and you have, let's just say, let's just go easy and say $100 extra a month. You have $100 that you could spend on something. Well, instead of buying something spur of the moment or splurge spending, if you buy $100 in silver, you've got $100 in silver that's potentially going to go up or going to go down. So, it's a good place to park your money so you don't spend it.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a time a professor turned to the class and asked, why are we looking at him like a chicken on a train? Okay. Chicken on a train. Wouldn't that be amazing, SF Kim Rush? Maybe the mint will produce less making this year to buy mint silver. That would be cool. Gas is $3.01 here currently. We spent, what was it yesterday? $3.49 and got 3 cents off. So we spent $3.43.
3 cents off of $3.49 is $3.40.
It cost, how much was it to fill up the car yesterday? $48 to fill up our little car yesterday. It's a little Hyundai Sonata, and it costs $48 to fill it up. 14-gallon tank. It was amazing. Coin stuff I like is about to complete part 8 of my CC video series. Interesting stuff about the 1890 Sherman Act. The silver folks were worried about silver going lower than $1 an ounce. Can you imagine $1 an ounce silver? Whoa. I mean, I remember buying silver at $7, $8 an ounce. And then again, that's when I would sell it at 10 or 12. But My truck likes gas and has a 31-gallon tank, says Gee. Yes. In case I didn't say it, Coin Stuff I Like. Great channel. A lot of good information. I believe I did say that. Gee, he's a master at misplacing. Yep. Let's see. Miss Amy said hello. Lala.
Hi, Miss Amy.
Miss
How
Amy
are
said
you?
hello to Zoe.
Hi.
Heard Miss Zoe. You tell him, Lala. Love that lady. Secret Stacker loves you, Miss Amy. I mean, Miss Lala.
Love you too.
Loves you too. She loves everybody. Believe it or not, she watches a lot of the streams and stuff. She just doesn't comment. She leaves them playing while she watches them later. Whenever she doesn't get to watch them live.
And I multitask in the background.
Yeah. Glasses and keys and stuff. Where did I put it this time? Yeah, I've been wearing my glasses, looking for my glasses. Looking for a pen and have it in my hand.
Yep. My wife
try to
got
catch
looking
up here.
for her phone one day, and she put it in the refrigerator. She got in the refrigerator, had it in her hand, needed her hands or something, so she set it down
Yeah.
and got the stuff, and then left it sitting in the refrigerator. Comes in here saying, "Call me. Call my phone so I can find it."
It's next to the eggs in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
See, Griller Stacker, that's smart. A lot of people do that. Buy something cheap on their credit card, like $20-$30, and then pay it off at the end of the month. That way they're showing that revolving credit. Yep. Mm-hmm. When I was younger, I would pay with a credit card and write a credit card check. Write a credit card. Daggone it. Write the credit card company a check at the same time. That way I built my credit rating and stayed out of debt. Yep, that's smart. When Lala was in Cincinnati, and we were running two households, that's when I had to use the credit card for a little bit. Oh yeah, said Tiny, you'd be amazed how many products I buy have some kind of warning on them. It raises prices. Yep, sure does. Absolutely. Yep, food for thought. If your credit card rating is 25% and you just make the minimum payments, your balance will double in 2.8 years. Yep. Reparations for lab rights. Hey, there she is. My high-fiving friend, Miss Coin Crew. Good to see you, Miss Coin Crew. It's been a while. I love you, lady. Sure do. Become really good friends, and we drifted there for a little bit. Broke my soul. You and Mr. Keith are great people. Miss Coin Crew has a great channel. Every Saturday, she puts out a premiere video showing you a lot of cool silver and stuff like that. Coin Crew does auctions on Sundays, does some stuff Tuesdays or Wednesdays through the week, like talking with other dealers and stuff like that, talking about stuff that's going on in the coin world. Great channels, Miss Coin Crew and Coin Crew themselves. Go to Miss Coin Crew first. That'll show Mr. Keith.
I posted her channel right there for you.
Thank you, sir. Red Silver, member of the channel. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Saying good morning, all. 1 an ounce back the semi up. Yep. $1 an ounce back the semi up. Absolutely. SM Kim Rush says my first ASE tube cost me $99.95. Can you imagine that nowadays? They wouldn't be able to make enough. Yes, the metals are going cray-cray. Absolutely. Gee Usury, I know I'm late, buddy, but you have a good day. You too, Mr. Driscoll. Have a good day, buddy. Hello, everyone, and Tony's family. Good morning, Teacher 1388. How you doing, buddy? Seagriller Stacker says, I love my Zoey. Seagriller Stacker loves Zoey. For sure. Absolutely. Well, I know a lot of you love Zoey. I mean, she's one of the big reasons I started doing coin stuff on YouTube. She showed interest one day when I was going through some coins, and before I did coin related stuff, I did remote control stuff. Had a big following, and then my channel got hacked. I mean, we're talking big channel in the remote control remote control car community, like 150,000 strong, and got hacked. Well, I only had a couple left, and if you look back at the first videos on this channel, they're ones that I had left over that I hadn't either posted yet or saved, because I'm the world's worst for not saving a video. I'll put a video up, put it on YouTube, and think, what's on YouTube now? And not save the actual raw footage and stuff. But that's the way it goes. And Zoey was one of the reasons. Speaking of Zoey, everybody, Aspen does things.
I've been in the chat for like 20 minutes.
Well, I'm late, okay?
He's running behind.
I'm running behind. Aspen Done Things is Zoey's channel, everybody. This is Zoey's channel. Aspen Does Things. She does edits of anime and characters that she likes on her shows and stuff. She does edits of them and puts up stuff like that. And there's one of her drawing on there, and there's all kinds of good stuff. Keith makes me pay with credit card to get the points. Yes, you are the fun one. Yes, you are the fun one. Lifting my arm, taking a whiff. Nope, doesn't stink. Why is it leaving after I get here? Nope, not so much. It's okay. Oh, no. Teacher 13E sister passed away yesterday morning.
So very sorry.
Oh, Lala says she's so very sorry. I'm sorry, too. Good thoughts for you, brother. Hope you and your family are doing okay and you'll get through it all right. Martin, good to see you. Saying hi, Tiny Bass Man, Miss Coin Crew. Good to see you. I'm caught up, and it's time to go. It took me 58 minutes and 28 seconds to catch up this morning. So sorry, folks. A lot of good talking in here this morning. Good chat about silver prices and gold prices. Yeah, we didn't talk about the gold prices at all, because if you folks are anything like me and Bass Man, gold and buying are not in the same sentence ever.
Yeah. Gold and having are hardly ever in the same sentence.
Right. Mr. Joe's got the last gold coin I had, the 10th ounce.
I got that one gold dime, and that's it.
2016 Mercury Gold Ultra Cameo. That's a big coin to have, Bass Man. Have a great weekend, folks. Going to be in the 70s here, says Scott S. Nice. Alrighty, Bass Man. We are at an hour, sir. Sorry I ran my mouth so much and you didn't get to talk much.
I wanted to ask Scott S. what did he put on that gold or that silver bar to make it look gold in his
Yeah, what type of antiquing did you use?
Antiquing or whatever it was. And did you put that on before or after you weighed it?
Yeah, Scott S. made, he's making silver pours, and he made me and Bassman some, or Bassman and I, some 1 ounce bars. And they're good looking. I mean, I love the look of a raw pour. I mean, not polished up, not sanded down, not, nice and perfect. I love the raw. Just I used liver of sulfur after. Wow, that's cool. Yo fan collects innovation coins and pretend they're real gold. Funny story.
Go.
I met a gentleman at the Ronald McDonald House. Chris. He's actually a moderator for me whenever he comes on. Somebody told him that those were gold. They were gold plated. And he had one in his pocket because his grandfather told him you should always have gold and silver. And he had like a 2001 or a 2000 something Kennedy $50. And somebody told him that it was silver. Well, what I did was I give him a 1964 Kennedy $50, and I give him, yes, I parted with a 1976 Kennedy $50 that was gold plated, just so he could have real gold and real silver in his wallet. And to this day, he still keeps them in there. Oh, that's not nice. You a fan? See, grow stacker. That's appropriate. You a fan? Fool's gold for a fool. Ooh. He's not being mean, folks. Him and Yo fan poke at each other like that all the time. See, Griller Stacker pokes at us with the change, dropping it.
Dropping the change.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great and safe weekend. Love, Princess Zoey. Nice. Yeah. Yo fan is saying Zoey strong. Absolutely, sir.
Well, we hope
Amy
to
is
be
saying
back
Zoey
Monday.
strong. You guys are amazing.
We hope to be back Monday with Mr. Kevin. Yep. He's gone for the weekend, so we had to miss him today. But hopefully he'll be back Monday and have us some coins to post up for next Wednesday. So be looking for that. We'll see y'all this coming Monday. Have a good weekend. Till then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
I'm wishing you were fishing too. And see, if you come up and visit us, you can go to that state park where they have fishing. Just remember that.
Okay.
Remember that. He's like, okay. You guys have a good weekend. Do something exciting this weekend. Believe it or not, I've said this from time to time. Do something that scares you. Let you know you're alive. You guys all deserve it. You guys are a great bunch. If it wasn't for you guys, we really wouldn't be doing this. I mean, we were asked to start talking with Tiny back up, and we did. So it's because of you folks. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.